have a review today for the film Don't Breathe. I went to the 11 o'clock matinee to see the film. It's been hyped quite a bit on the internet and on YouTube. I guess I'm going to have to be the contrarian in this love parade of this film, because I thought it was a very run-of-the-mill home invasion thriller. And I think when you boil it down, for me anyway, that's all I can talk about is how I feel about the film and what impacts me. Is a film is good if it builds empathy for characters. You know, if you like the characters, then you're going to care about what happens to them in the film. In this film, I liked the old man. Stephen Lang did a tremendous job. What a great actor! I mean, he really stole the movie. And I found myself really rooting for him rather than the three home invasion kids. And the film makes a half-hearted attempt to set up empathy for those characters by telling, like, the girl's backstory about she has a troubled childhood, and they go into all these quick attempts to justify why these kids are breaking into the people's houses and stealing things and trashing people's homes. But I mean, how much empathy can you have for three hoodlums that break into people's houses? I mean, they get what's coming to them, right? At least that's my opinion. And I was really hoping that all three of them got what was coming to them. And they all the attempts to create empathy for these three characters, or to diminish the support for the old man character, I just found fairly half-hearted. So it wasn't a bad movie, but it certainly wasn't suspenseful for me. Maybe I watched too many horror movies, yeah. But I just didn't find any suspense in it, because I was hoping the three kids would get their asses kicked, for breaking into the guy's house. They got what was coming to them. So I wasn't worried at all about the tension of what's going to happen to these three characters. I also was, watching the movie. I mean, it got an R rating, and I'm not sure. I think the subject matter might justify an R rating, but it was not a gory movie at all. It was, it certainly, even though I felt the way I do, it had some moments of tension, no doubt about it, and suspense. But I don't really see the R rating in this film. It was directed by Rene Alvarez, I believe, who did the Evil Dead remake, which I didn't like that either. So he's 0 for 2 as far as my book goes. At any rate, I would not spend $10-15 to go see this in the theater. My recommendation would be wait for it to come on cable or DirecTV, movie channel. Don't spend a bunch of money to see this. It's okay, but it's not. I've seen hype that suggests that this is one of the best horror films in the last 20 years. I'm thinking, you must not watch a lot of horror films. This doesn't even, it's nowhere, it doesn't even make my top 100, horror films of the last 20 years. So I don't know what these people are watching, but it's okay. But to suggest that this film is just a fright fest and scare the shit out of you, no, not at all. In fact, I was hoping all three of those kids would get what's coming to them, and 2 of the 3 did. So anyway, that's my review, and I would just suggest that that's a 5 out of 10. Wait till it comes out on cable.